Welcome back to What's the Fact, friends. Kindly comment on this topic, because your comments are very important for me. Can you believe forever chemicals found in fitness trackers and smartwatch bands? Fitness trackers and smartwatches have become essential gadgets for many, but new research raises serious concerns about their safety. A recent study from the university reveals that the bands of these popular wearable devices may expose users to per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, PFAS, also known as forever chemicals. These substances are linked to various health risks and persist in the environment for decades. Forever chemicals in fitness bands. The study tested 22 smartwatch and fitness tracker bands purchased in the US across various brands and price ranges. Researchers found that 9 of the bands contained elevated levels of perfluorohexanoic acid, PFHxA, a specific type of PFAS. Interestingly, bands priced above $15 were more likely to have higher PFHxA levels. Peaslee is a co-author of the study and professor emeritus in the Department of Physics and Astronomy. The most remarkable thing we found in this study was the very high concentrations of just one PFAS. There were some samples above 1,000 parts per billion of PFHxA, which is much higher than most PFAS we have seen in consumer products, said Professor Peaslee. This marks the first investigation into forever chemical contamination in wearable consumer products. Why do fitness bands contain chemicals? PFAS are chemicals commonly used in manufacturing because they make materials resistant to water, heat, and stains. In the case of smartwatch and fitness tracker bands, many are made from fluoroelastomers, a type of synthetic rubber. This material is specifically designed to withstand sweat, skin oils, and lotions, making it ideal for wearable products. However, the use of PFAS comes with significant downsides. These chemicals have an extremely stable and nearly indestructible structure, which prevents them from breaking down naturally. As a result, they remain in the environment for decades, contaminating soil and water. Additionally, PFAS can accumulate in living organisms, leading to potential health risks over time. This durability, while beneficial for products, poses serious challenges for both human health and environmental safety. Health concerns linked to PFAS. PFAS exposure has been associated with numerous health issues, including hormonal imbalances and immunosuppression, developmental delays in children, high blood pressure during pregnancy, low birth weight and accelerated puberty, increased cancer risk, particularly for kidney and testicular cancers. The study also highlights gaps in our understanding of how PFAS migrate from products into the human body. The chemicals can transfer through skin contact, dust, or air, making wearables a significant exposure source. Few studies so far have been published regarding the dermal absorption of PFAS, noted Vicks. More studies are needed to better understand how PFAS travel through the skin. Identifying chemicals in different fitness bands. In Professor Peaslee's lab, the researchers analyzed the bands using particle-induced gamma-ray emission ion beam analysis and liquid chromatography tandem mass spectrometry. These methods helped determine the total fluorine content, a key indicator of PFAS presence, and identify specific PFAS types. The study categorized bands into 3 price groups: inexpensive, less than $15, mid-range, $15 to $30, and expensive, more than $30. The findings were striking. Expensive bands, all 3 contained significantly elevated fluorine levels. Mid-range bands, 12 of the 14 tested had high fluorine concentrations. Inexpensive bands, all 5 had negligible fluorine, with levels under 1%. 15 of the 22 bands we tested had a high percentage of total fluorine concentrations, and 9 contained PFHxA, said Alyssa Wicks, the study's lead author. The others used some other unidentified surfactant that wasn't in our targeted analysis. Further research is needed. The study serves as a wake-up call for manufacturers and regulators to reassess the materials used in consumer products. While fluoroelastomers enhance durability, they may introduce unintended health risks. More studies are needed to explore the extent of PFAS exposure from wearables and to find safer alternatives. Thank you.